Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to another sponsored Blade & Soul video. Now, as many of you may know, on December 3rd, I was invited by NCSoft to have exclusive access to the Blade & Soul beta. I was the only person able to access the game for that day, and in that time, I was able to make an assassin and play through the early levels of the game. With about 5 hours of experience, I feel like I got to begin to know the assassin class, and all I can say is, wow. It's going to be pretty hard going back to 14's Ninja after playing that. In this video, I'll share my first thoughts on the Assassin and how well it levels early on, drawing comparisons to my Blade Master and my Force Master. So first off, let me just say that of the three classes I've played, the Assassin was definitely the most fun early on. The constant stealth, the backstabs, the bombs, the mines, I mean, there were plenty of combos I could initiate on my foes to leave them helpless while I just stabbed them over and over again. This was true even before I unlocked my actual skill points. Once I got those, it was pretty much over for every PvE enemy at the very least. With a few skill points, I managed to change some skills to no longer break stealth while giving me procs I could spam for pretty big damage. I could pretty much stealth, kill 3 or 4 enemies by hitting one ability, right click, and then just do it all over again. And if I wanted to be a bit flashier, I could put a bomb down, go behind them, stick the bomb under them while I did it, knock them down, charge in, hit them while they were on the ground. I could CC one enemy while I completely destroyed the other one while maintaining my stealth. It felt like an endless slaughter as I burned through the early levels faster than on both my Blade Master and my Force Master, with less experience boosting soups, which you get pretty early on in the game. Now, because I had the servers all to myself, I didn't get to try in PvP on my Assassin yet, but if you recall, in one of my earlier videos, I talked about how I got schooled by a seasoned Assassin on my Blade Master because I couldn't recognize the play pattern and adapt. I pretty much had a lack of knowledge on the Assassin class, and while that lack of knowledge has been sort of alleviated and I can recognize the frames and the skills that I need to be able to counter as a Blade Master, I also realized that even if I had figured out one, he had about 3 or 4 other options to get to me, even if I got to him for a brief second. So the play pattern on my Blade Master, it was sound, it was strategic, but it was also easy to recognize. That's not to take anything away from the Blade Master, it's still a great class in PvP, but when I was playing against an Assassin, he was invisible half the time, so I couldn't tell what my play pattern was supposed to be against him. The Assassin pretty much just had all these tricks and traps and tools, and pretty much you need to master all of these combos to ensure your opponent can't get to you and disrupt your play pattern. So, oh man, it was pretty crazy. That's probably the one drawback to Assassin, is it can be pretty overwhelming. You need to know all of those different combos. You can't just figure out one combo and try to execute on that. Whereas Blade Master, I could do that and then I could play around that combo, trying to wait till I had it back up, or making use of other smaller combos. Assassin, you have a big combo, but all of your combos are so vital to the entire class. I am definitely going to keep leveling the Assassin to see how this gets even later on. Don't get me wrong, like I said, the other classes in PvP, they function, they're good. For me, I just think the skill set required for Assassin is a lot more tantalizing. It's a lot more juicy to me, and that's why I want to keep leveling that, even though I have my level 45 Blade Master already. And I said I would draw some comparisons to my Force Master, which is only in its like mid-20s. I definitely leveled pretty fast as the Force Master as well. I just think it's not really quite my cup of tea compared to Blade Master and Assassin, especially not Assassin. I guess the biggest difference is that when I was playing on my Force Master, I felt safe, I felt sound, I felt like I had control of the fight from a distance. So I always kind of just felt like, okay, I'll run in circles, do this, do that. And while I was in danger occasionally, it never really felt that bad or that really, there's no adrenaline with it. On my Assassin, I could feel safe, so long as I didn't mess up my stealth and decoys, and I did my combos correctly, but I was in the heart of the fight. It was just way more exhilarating to be up in the fight, playing around enemy movements, as opposed to sitting back and manipulating those movements with fire and ice skills. The Assassin, just like I said, brings so much adrenaline to the game for me. And honestly, I don't know if I can enjoy any other stealth class in any other game after playing this. Luckily for me, Ninja in 14 almost never uses stealth, so I guess maybe I won't have too much of an issue with it. Honestly, I think the name Assassin is truly met here. I think Ninja would work as well, but regardless of the names, I want to get back to playing it, and luckily, Closed Beta 4 is going to be open this weekend, and I will be live streaming that over the course, about 9 hours this weekend, 3 hours a day. Those are all sponsored streams, like this is a sponsored video. So be sure to come by. We're going to have a couple of giveaways there as well. We have, I believe, couple more packs. We have like 4 packs to give away. I think I'll give away 2 more this weekend and 2 more during closed beta 5. Of course, whenever I get donations, I do extra giveaways as well. So who knows how many giveaways there'll actually be in the end. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share for more Blade and Soul videos. Also, be sure to check out the other videos on my channel. Final Fantasy XIV is my main MMO, but Blade and Soul has been a pleasure to get to work with NCSoft on developing things like this for you guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the live stream or in the next video. And until then, take care.